Hello everyone, welcome to my first review, and it's quite a serious one, so apologies in advance. It's about my weight loss journey. This time last year I weighed 155 kilos. Put it another way, that's 24 and a half stone. Put it another way, that's 341 pounds. My height is 6'2", so I would have been classed as morbidly obese. I was at serious risk of suffering from health complications such as cardiac arrest or a heart attack, type 2 diabetes, which I probably did have and just not known. And I was also suffering from other ailments such as sleep apnea. My knees were constantly hurting and I couldn't move as freely as I would have wanted. And my breathing was also affected. Now, what caused me to get into that condition? Well, first of all, I got comfortable eating bad food, eating the wrong stuff, not exercising. So I got comfortable and I got lazy, which is a lethal combination. Now, what caused this change? Well, three things happened. Two quite serious, one quite comical. The first event which happened was a very good friend of mine and a work colleague was like myself, very heavily set. He had a bad shoulder injury which required steroid injuries, and one day he just went to sleep and just never woke up. So that's the first serious issue. Second serious event which happened which finally caused me to wake up. My sister, who's been like a rock throughout this journey, was getting married, and her now husband wanted me to be a groomsman. Now the suits we were wearing were to be tailor-made, and when I went for my fitting at my old weight, I couldn't fit into the trousers, and there was a serious high risk of me not being included in the wedding party, which would have been devastating for me, having to sit on the sidelines for this big family event. The third event is actually quite funny. I was spending the evening at my mum and dad's house, and when I was in bed last night, I broke the bed just by lying on it. All I did was roll over and crash. Luckily I didn't end up through the bloody floor. Now, they're the three wake-up calls which I got. Now how did I get down to my current weight of 90 kilos? Well, first of all, I needed help. Psychiatric help and also actual medical help, because I was morbidly obese. Did I take any of these jabs you're hearing in the press? Yes, I did. Does that make me a cheat? I don't think so. Because it gave me a helping hand in beating my food addictions, because that's what I was. I was addicted to eating bad food, particularly chocolate, pizza, burgers, fries, you name it. I would eat it. If it was bad for you, I was consuming it on a regular basis. Now, was it easy switching to a healthy diet from all this bad stuff? Of course not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it was easy, because it wasn't. Okay, it was a shock at first, but thank you to my instructor for providing me with the nutritional advice. Now, what was my diet? Well, I can't just sit here and say this is what you should do, because everybody's different. But instead of eating sandwiches with processed meat at lunch, I switched to chicken salads. Instead of drinking fizzy drinks throughout the day at work, I drank water. Instead of eating chocolate or other snacks in breaks, I switched to fruit such as apples, bananas, or oranges, and also a low-fat yogurt as well. My food meals tend to be a lot more healthier now, say like boiled vegetables with some white meat, or if I don't get home from time and training at 9 o'clock, say around 9 in the evening, it would be something like quick and easy such as vegetable soup or noodles with boiled vegetables. Now, what exercise did I undergo? Well, first of all, I started walking. I started walking before moving up to running. And also I did 2 days a week at the gym, small steps but consistent. Gradually as I got fitter, I increased that to 3, then gradually 4, then 5, and now I'm up to 6, between 5 and 6 times a week. Now, is this easy to break these habits? No, it isn't. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is, because it's not. Okay, so how long did this take? It took 13 months. Were there bumps on the road? Yes, there was. Was I ever tempted to go back into my old ways? Unfortunately, yes. Did I ever? Once or twice, but nothing serious. I was able to make small changes, small but consistent changes over time, and gradually it paid off for the results. Now, what advice can I give you if you're in a similar position to what I was, and if you're going through a similar journey? First, don't go it alone. Seek help. You're not alone in this journey. Speak to your doctor, speak to a nutritionist. Whatever you do, don't go it alone. For nutritional advice, again, speak to your doctor. Don't do what I did, because everybody's different. What works for me might not work for you. Thirdly, regarding exercise, what I did was I found activities I enjoyed, such as swimming, boxing, and now running as well. So find an activity you enjoy. Join a class, because there's many of them out there, but by all means, find an activity which you enjoy. That's my weight loss story. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you got something from it, and see you again for my next review. Bye now.